It's time to finally prep up the car for drag racing. We are 2 days away, so in 2 days from now, we are going to be at the drag strip finally. We came to my buddy's shop here in Richland for one reason and one reason only. We are meeting up with the guy that's going to sell us some jugs so we can run some E85 in the car. Not full E85. We are going to be running a little bit of premium on there too. We can only do E50 with the stock fuel system, unfortunately. So we have the car here getting the oil change done. Hopefully, if I have time, I do want to get the spark plugs done as well. I know one of my buddies that also has a Supra asked me if I've already done spark plugs, and I have it, which I probably should with how much I'd be beating on the car. We're at my buddy's shop at Prime Auto Service. I was already in town, so I hit him up. I was like, are you done to do my oil change? And he was down, of course. So we're over here supporting. Always support your local businesses. That's what I try telling you guys. Don't go to those big oil change places where they already make a lot of money. Might as well support your friends' businesses. With our first time racing on these tires, we hope that we're not gonna break anything. I know for a fact all my Supra owners can relate, but anytime you go to any shop, they never carry our oil filters. So luckily we went to the Toyota dealership, which was only like 10 minutes away. That way we can make it easier for him so he doesn't have to order one, and that way we don't have to pay markup. We just got it straight from the dealership. And we have a not a super long road trip, but it is a 3-hour drive to the drag strip that we're going to. And make sure to take fresh oil. You can never have fresh oil. I haven't changed it since last time we raced, so it's probably about time to change it out. Let's go ahead and let him finish up so we can meet up with the other guy that's gonna sell us the jugs. And the jugs that we are buying, he has some here so you guys can see. We're getting one of these, which the guy was selling off for a super good price that I couldn't say no to. He is a vendor for them, so he was willing to sell them for super cheap, which better for us. Without a doubt, the rear end has to be one of the best angles on this car. Look how meaty and aggressive that looks. It just looks super wide. It's funny, it's a small car, but it's super wide and big. Look at those tires. Can you see them from here? If you guys need any other kind of work done, they don't just do basic servicing like brake flushes, oil changes, transmission flushes. I know they do AC recharges, so if your AC is having issues, these guys are the ones to go to. They do repairs, diagnostics, almost anything that you can think of that most oil change places won't do for you, they can do it here and take care of you guys. So let them know I sent you, maybe they hook you guys up. Let me throw up their address. If you guys don't know where it's at, I'm gonna throw it up. Here it is. So check them out. Not even 15 minutes later and we're all good to go. Oil changes are good to go. We are about 15 minutes away from the guy that we need to meet up with. After we pick up the jug that I mentioned to you guys, we are gonna come back to my buddy's shop and grab some of his E98. I do want to run E50 when we track it. So we are 3 days away from the event and we are planning to do E50. If you guys remember from last video, we are gonna come back in like 30 minutes to pick some up. We finally got the jug. I was kind of hoping that he would have brought two. I was talking to him about potentially grabbing two, but he only brought one. I'm kind of bummed out a little bit, but I think one should be good enough. It is a 5-gallon jug, which now that I think about it, I need 6 gallons of E, so this might not work. I think we need another one. Yeah, 5 gallons is not gonna be enough. So let's go fill this up and go buy another one. Unfortunately, I think we might have to text the guy and see if he's willing to come back and bring us another one. Let's go back to my buddy's shop and fill it up with E. He's willing to sponsor some E for us, so shout out to him. Shout out to Luis if you're watching the vlogs. You came in clutch, bro. So let's go ahead and go fill this up. And let's text the guy. Hopefully he lives close so we can pick up another one. Kind of ran into some bad news. My buddy was already leaving the shop and the guy was not able to meet up anymore. He was heading out for Memorial Day weekend, so we kind of got pretty unlucky. So now we have to run with one. Hopefully somebody that I know is willing to let us borrow one. The races is in 2 days and I don't think I can buy one from him. We still need to fill it up. And I was seeing here that it can hold 5.5 gallons, which might just barely be enough E85 for us to be at an E50 blend, but I kind of want to play it safe and get 2 of these. So I'm gonna ask one of my buddies who I know that has one and see if he's willing to let us borrow his. We are trying to break our record from last time, which was a 12.3, and if we're running some E85 in the car, that's definitely not going to be a problem. Hopefully we can do low 11s. Imagine we get to the high 10s, which I highly doubt, but low 11s is the goal. So now that we have this, the wheels, we just need to flash the tune, which is the last thing that we need. Besides filling this up with E85, we need to flash the custom tune, which I have my tuner device, so that's not an issue. We can do that whenever. We'll probably do it the day of the race. since I'm not gonna put E until the day of the race. There is a pump in Portland that has E85, so we're gonna wait to fill it up over there. The only thing I did want to do is spark plugs, which I don't know if I order some, if they'll be here on time. The races are in 2 days, so that definitely does not give us enough time to change the spark plugs on the car. I think I'm gonna take out the passenger seat too. The goal is to try to reduce any weight because we do want to hit a new personal best record. So even if it removes like what, 20 pounds, we're gonna go ahead and take out the seat. We are not taking anyone with us anyways. I think Brandon is the one taking like 2 passengers, and I'm gonna be driving solo, so might as well, you know, just take out the seat, see what kind of big differences it makes, and they should be able to give us a good time on the track. Last time that we did actually go drag racing, we did run into a little issue, and it's because we did not have one of these. So we were only able to do 2 passes, and after that they would not let us anymore. And we are no longer gonna have that issue. We went ahead and bought a helmet, so let me show you guys what it looks like. I haven't even shown you guys it, and this is supposed to be the drag racing prep, so let me show you guys a helmet I actually bought. All right, let's take that off, and here it is. So you guys can see, honestly, this helmet looks pretty sick. I can't lie to you guys. And whenever you guys buy a racing helmet, make sure it says Snell approved. They don't really care about the DOT. What they want to see is that Snell, S-N-E-L-L. That's what they look for when seeing if they're going to let you race or not. And I know that for a fact because one of my buddies, he had a DOT approved one, but not Snell approved. And they took the helmet from him and told him that he could have it back until the show was over or the racing event was over. So I went ahead and didn't make that mistake, and I got the right one the first time. I went with the fully gloss black, and I do want to change this visor out. I do not like that you can see through it. They make some chrome ones, which I kind of want to get a red one to match the car, like a red chrome, which would look sick, taking this off and making it all red and chrome. So here's the new helmet. We're gonna finally put it to use this weekend. This was just the last thing that I needed, and when the tires and wheels showed up, the helmet showed up as well. So we actually got everything on the same day. The last step is we are going to detail the car a little bit. I just do not like how dirty it is from the inside. Usually I'm always driving with the windows down, so you guys can see it takes up so much dust. Every time I'm driving, all the dust everywhere. We're going to go ahead and clean the car. Felipe is going to help us out a little bit. He is a detailer. He has all the special liquids and tools that I don't have. So let's go ahead and wash up the car and clean it up. The extension cable all sorted out. Luckily, he does have a pretty long one. Let's go ahead and grab the vacuum, which should be just enough to be able to get both sides. The extension cord only reached all the way up to the door, which is perfect. So now let's grab the vacuum, which is right down here, and let's start cleaning it. And if you are wondering, like, why am I cleaning it if it's gonna get dirty while racing? And there's only one reason for that. I'm honestly a believer that if you look good, you're gonna feel good. So that's the reason that we're actually detailing the car. I want it to look good while racing, so when you guys see me on camera racing, because I am gonna have the guys film my runs, the car can look badass on video. Felipe be knowing all the secrets. So there was a big piece of bubble gum right here. Junior, if you're watching this, he stepped on some bubble gum and left it on my carpet, but now it looks like brand spanking new. He's wiping down my interior. I guess he has some solution that works super good, so we're gonna see how it comes out right now. But this was one of my main concerns. I just didn't like how there's a big piece of gum right there, and now that's all fixed. So now that's taken care of. Time to wipe down all the dusty interior. Bro, there's no way all that came from my seats.
Yup, super dirty.
Wait, open it up one more time. You can kind of see. Damn.
And look.
So this is what the clean rag looks like, and look at what my seats look like.
Super dirty.
Bro, where does all that even come from?
I'm telling you, your seats could look brand new, but nope. You clean them.
Bro, that's insane. I would have never guessed that they were that dirty. Damn, it's looking like brand new. That's why it's good to have detailer friends. I know I hate cleaning the inside of my car. I like washing the car, but when it comes to cleaning the interior, I hate being all squished inside, cleaning it. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Let me show you guys these results real quick. It looks 10 times better. Bro, these don't even look like the same seats I was driving in when I got here. And if you guys saw earlier, they were a mess on that rag. Damn, bro, I need to use whatever you're using.
Bro,
I know you be gatekeeping though. You don't tell me what it is.
I'm gonna have to put you on. It's chemical, guys.
Sheesh, chemical. Shut the This guy is lying, but look how good it looks. You know, we didn't go into detail, like get all that back there. We just want the main piece to be looking good, which I really like how it came out. I'm currently working on editing the video that you guys are watching, and I just totally forgot to record an outro. So we'll see you guys in 3 days. Drag racing is going to be a lot of fun, so stay tuned for those videos.